Hello everyone, I am Suchita Modi. Will welcome you all in the video lecture on the topic relation between Z transform and Laplace transform. Now, Z transform of a sequence f of n is defined as Z transform of f of n equal to summation n equal to minus infinity to infinity f of n z to the power minus n capital F of z, where this capital Z is the Z transform operator, and it converts into capital F of Z. Now, definition of Laplace transform is Laplace transform of a function f of t is defined as Laplace of f of t equal to integration 0 to infinity e to the power minus st f of t dt equal to capital F of s, where s is a parameter, may be real or complex, where capital L denotes its Laplace transform operator. Now, when we applying Laplace to t domain, it converts into s domain. This is the definition of Z transform and Laplace transform. Now we find out the relation between them. The relation between them is Z transform of f of t, its value equal to Z transform of f of n t. We substitute t equal to n into t. Summation n equal to 0 to infinity f of n t z to the power minus n, its value equal to f of z, where f of t is a time function defined at an interval of capital T seconds, then f of t equal to f of n t, where n equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on. Now here we have to find out the Z transform of e to the power at. That means here function of t domain. Therefore, here we substitute Z transform of e to the power at, substitute t equal to nt here, and then we write down this in the form of a to the power n, where a is e to the power at, and then apply the formula of Z transform of a to the power n equal to z upon z minus a. Instead of a, we substitute e to the power at. Therefore, we get the formula this Z transform of e to the power at equal to z into z upon z minus of e to the power at. Similarly, z transform of e to the power minus at, its value equal to, here we adjust a to the power n, apply same method, and z transform of e to the power minus at, its value equal to z upon z minus e to the power minus at. Similarly, we find out the Z transform of cos h at. Now we know that cos h at formula is e to the power at plus e to the power minus at by 2. Separate the terms. 1 by 2 is taking outside by using linearity property. And Z transform of e to the power at is this value. And Z transform of e to the power minus at equal to this. By taking LCM, simplify the terms. Here we adjust 2 value. Here in numerator 2 get cancelled, and we get the answer Z transform of cos h at equal to z square minus z cos h at term upon denominator term. Similarly, we can find out the value of sin h at by same method. Only the formula of sin h at is e to the power 80 minus e to the power minus 80 by 2, and simplify by same method. Then we get this required result. In this way, we find out the Z transform of function of t. Thank you.